Hello, today is June 25th, 2024. This is Sidecar Working Group meeting. Welcome, everybody. Code freeze. I think the current deadline is right after 4th of July week. July something, 11th or 12th, something like that. And I think there is a conversation in the SIG release right now to move it further away. I don't know if you saw it. So maybe
I saw a spreadsheet, but I haven't opened it. So it was because of that, maybe.
yeah. Yeah, this conversation, so it may be moved even as 5 more weeks.
Okay.
Okay, and yeah, let's discuss current state where we are.
So yeah, on my side, I have I didn't add more tests. I said I was going to revisit them, but actually I tried several hours to make other tests working on a PR from CAE that was open for a very long time, and I promised him that I would help. So I think I found what was wrong, and yeah, hopefully can work on our tests again.
Okay. So is it like you will be working on new flag name and what it?
Yes. So I also reopened the docs PR. Yeah, and I just wanted to discuss a bit what should go inside.
Can you post the link?
No, I didn't put the links. So 1 second. Well, for the moment they are just placeholders. But you're right. Docs. Oops, it's the other one. Okay. I just updated the links, but I mean those are just placeholders, so
Oh, okay.
there is nothing. So yeah, there was someone asking if I could add something to the pod and endpoint termination flow. I'm not sure it's really relevant or not. Oh, Victor, hello, welcome.
Hey, good afternoon.
Hello.
And from my side, I will implement the feature gate in Kubernetes repository. But there are like 3 or 4 main features that we should implement, like non-blocking container termination and Leibniz readiness and startup proof for the pod termination and config maps and secret updates. So I'm curious about if it is okay to implement these 3 features in one big PR, or do we have to separate them with small 3 PRs?
Can you repeat what the features are?
I'm sorry?
Can you repeat what the features are? Oh,
So the non-blocking pod termination,
Yeah.
Mhm.
the probes, and the third one is updating secrets and config maps. I think it probably depends on which area of which files are touched, because for the reviewers, if it's like really separate area of the code, it's probably better to have separate PRs. But if it's if everything is for Clayton anyways, maybe it doesn't matter.
I mean, restart is a main functionality, right? Probes
Mhm.
addition and yeah, we can actually split into 3 parts if it's easier. I'm looking at changes right now and like, yeah, it's a lot of files. Do you think it will be way less changes in each?
I think restarting the sidecar is the biggest change, and the others are relatively small.
Can I ask a question differently? Like, if we will enable probes without doing anything else, can we just merge it? Or we need a feature gate for this? Because do we only do it for sidecars?
I'm sorry, I didn't get what you're saying.
So you said like probes enablement is a separate thing that you want to implement, but can we? Is this something that we can merge even today? This running probes, or we need restart to be implemented as well?
I think they both should be implemented at the same time.
Both should depend on the feature flag, you think? Or we only gate the restart?
I think that is what we
Decided, yes. Yeah.
wrote on the cap, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah. I'm just thinking, is there any issues with enabling it, like enabling probes even without the flag? Like,
Without the flag. I don't think that is a good idea, because we had an experience that broke the the Kubernetes when we implemented the sidecar. So I think it is better with the feature gate.
okay. Yeah, in this case, I think it can all go together.
Okay. So for 1.31, do we have to implement the old functionalities? What is the required functionalities of this feature? What do you think of that? Like we talked about the config maps and secrets may be okay with the alpha 2 or beta, right?
Yes, I think it's less critical than the restart. Yes.
I think it's time to just go very deep into code and review it.
Yeah, I will just try to implement all at the same time and see what is the problem here. Yes, I had to try that. Yes, and I can talk about that.
Okay. So what else is happening? Yeah, I opened this PR on website about tutorial sidecars. We have more and more people stumbling into mutating webhooks, like deleting the field for restart policy. So I decided to make it official, and then like small PR that I started with converted into this like big tutorials that I'm writing right now. Yeah, I will. I hope that I just close it soon. And somebody already pinged me saying that they want to help me write a tutorial. And like, okay, like I hope it's not
That's cool.
got converted into book, right? Do you have any experience with people complaining about certain features or inconsistencies in behavior? We can add this to tutorial. So far, people quite understanding. I think quite well how it's supposed to work and what kind of problems they can experience. Yeah.
Yeah, there was this clarification like last week about the question that we had in the Slack channel, and yeah, I like the answer. So
Oh yeah, that's another thing, right? I mean, it's a good question. If it's just to login core, like log upload sidecar, why would we flake as a readiness if login was restarted, like killed or something? Yeah, it's a interesting question how to implement this.
yes.
Yeah, I wonder if it applies to. I mean, today is the same situation basically. So today people get in the same, like if they implement sidecars, they have the same behavior. I wonder if we will implement it, will this feature be needed for regular containers as well? Just ignore the readiness, or like mark crushed containers ready, or we will not like. Yeah, basically that's the question, like whether we need it for regular containers or only sidecars has this feature. Because if only sidecars has this feature, it's a little bit different situation. Right? We need to implement it differently.
Yeah, good question. I don't have an opinion, but I don't like also the how it's implemented in the Chinese fork. Like setting like a label which containers are really critical or not. It's like an afterthought.
Yeah. Yeah, it felt bolted on as a native design, right? Okay. Yeah.
It's probably something to fix with just the probes themselves. If we have a way of saying readiness always ready, or like even ignore the
Yeah.
But inside the probe itself, I think.
Exactly. Yeah. That would be nice.
I think, but this may affect the rolling update of the deployment or other things, because if the non-critical container terminates with ready state, then they will just update ignoring the failure of those failing containers. So I'm not sure it is okay to ignore the crash loop of some non-critical containers.
Yeah, but how do you how do you find the reason of the crash loop? Then yeah, if it's immediate crash, then it's critical. But if it's kill, it's not critical. I mean, it's I don't know.
Yeah, it feels to me that logging uploader should never affect readiness. It feels wrong.
It could be critical for some people, actually. I mean,
yeah.
But like if you see, I like Gunju's point of view also. If someone says, okay, it's not critical and it never works, then people are gonna complain also.
Only you'll still see that it's in crash loop backup.
Yeah, but are you watching every single pod in your cluster?
Not really. Right.
Yeah, maybe it's something to discuss in SIG Node one day.
Yes.
Yeah, perhaps graceful, like ready if it's down for less than a minute.
Yes.
No, just like basically probes that will execute no matter whether container up or down, and then if it's down, it allows to be down for like 1 minute or so, like whatever period you specify.
I guess, but the like executing readiness proof with execute handler is required for is required actual container. So if there is no container, then we cannot execute the proof.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we already
but
have.
we all agree that execute probes are a bad idea.
Okay.
No, I mean, yeah, basically the logic will be that there will be new type of probes that can execute no matter whether the container up or down.
Okay.
Or maybe there is like every probe has a setting saying like if container is down, ignore it for some time. It's, by the way, it's a issue that we hit on one customer recently that I mean, it's a known issue, but like it affected that when container D is down, then exec probes cannot execute, and we will shut down the pod because exec probes are not executing. So container D down can kill real containers, which is not ideal. So ignoring container D down is another optimization you can have. And it's also similar situation, right? You don't know what the status of pod, but you don't want other dependency failure affect your pod readiness or pod liveness. However, we don't want to ignore it forever. So if container D is never up, then or like exec probes can never execute, then something fishy is happening and you better like terminate it completely. Yeah. So there is some graceful period will be needed for sure.
Yeah, another graceful, yes. Whoa. Tim is gonna love this.
Yeah. More APIs.
Yes.
Okay. Victor, you joined. Do you have any agenda item? Hello? Are you a bot? Okay. I would take it as a no. Okay, thank you everybody. So next week we will all have better understanding of the Gunju PR and next week is, what is the time?
Yeah, it's close to the 4th of
Yeah, and then I will
gonna be
try to
the
join, but
2nd.
I will try to join my best, but I may be off. Yeah, I should be able to. I mean, I will try. I will try my best, but I will let you know in advance if I won't be able to join. Because
Okay.
it's basically my vacation, but like deadline, like code freeze is so close that I will be. Okay, thank you.
Okay. Thank you very much. Bye bye.
Thank you.